Alrighty, we are live. Okay, I gotta now join into this game. Division 1. Woohoo! I'm in for a treat this time. Yeah, I'm in for a big treat this time. Let me just wait this out. We'll join now. Don't wanna waste any more time here. Now Division 1, so the maps will be staying the same, of course. Let's double check real quick. Make sure I'm not really losing it. Week 3, split zones, gonna be arena. Yes. All maps remain the same. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. I'm just going to now. Okay, and I'm going to get in general chat too. Get the word around. Okay, that's all done. I believe we're just about set. I'm not even actually done. Yeah, introducing the team. So welcome back again, once again, Oceanink Squiddies. We are back this time Division 1. Very exciting. Midnight versus 5 o'clock here in week 3 rounds. Maps will remain the same. First being Splat Zones at Gobi Arena, Tower Control following after that at Anchor V Games. Ariana Mall with Clambits, Rainmaker at Schellendorf Institute, Splat Zones at New Albacore Hotel, Tower Control Wahoo World, Clamblets at Moray Towers, Rainmaker at Kelpthorne, and last but not least, Splat Zones at Skipper Pavilion. So I'm expecting this to go pretty much along, considering it's a Division 1 game. And we're going to see some high level skills pretty much, so I'll be definitely keeping my eye on all that indeed. Alrighty, so Midnight are pretty much just set array. Just pretty much ready now and all prepped up. And so for Midnight side, we do have Storms, Juz, Yasuna, GeForce, Malco, Medical, Eneos, Atomic, and Luke. I see some familiar names from there. And for 5 o'clock side, we have Landford, Polar, Poetry, Latias, very interesting to see, Goizord, and Ferret. So I was joined by Goizod previously, so now I get to commentate for him instead. Alright, so we're just gonna switch this to gameplay soon. And here we are. Just about ready now, just in time, as I was saying. So Midnight are in the alpha indeed. And we're just about to get started. And here we are. And we do seem to have, from Midnight side, we have a roller, a slusher, charger, and also a armor and a zap. For the other side, we do have, I believe, I'm not sure what that is actually. I don't know how you say it. The heavy and dualies, and also another dualies instead this time. And little climb birds here. Ooh. Is this the actually, this is different. No, my maps are totally wrong here. This is not Splatoon Gobi Arena. Actually, this is totally different. Is this supposed to be a week ahead? Let's see what's happening. So just a moment while I double check this real quick. So it's totally different actually. Ah, floating rounds here. We Clan Blitz back belly skate part. Okay, here. This is. I'll have to change the square after, but this is Clan Blitz actually at back belly skate part. So anyhow, Midnight. They're putting a lot of pressure here. First, we saw the Stingray pretty much earlier, and it was going against 5 o'clock. And now we do see Yasuna on the right side here. Ooh, but won't be able to get any closer, but I'm pretty sure Yasuna did almost have enough clamps indeed. And here we are now by Sugoi, and it's a bit hard to see in yellow. Just there we are. Now incoming, now popping here, looking for the managed to pick up the splashdown. Really quick reactions here, and another one as well. Bowler just walking in there. You see also the ball there. If anyone has picked that up, yep, we do. Yasuna was already on that indeed, and retreating backwards just to secure that. Lucy for the other side bowler now setting up on the right side to help enable 5 o'clock to get in there. And Poetry doing a little bit of the turfing and picking up clans through. Left forward, however, will be just going a bit of that back and forth against Yasuna here. But now Yasuna taking the approach with Splashdown too, but will be pushed back a bit. And armor is still available as well. And here we are, the signal too. They were in position indeed. Polar was in there, and one of the clams goes in. Falling next, and that will be the lead. Going from, and Sugoi actually coming in just to put in the one extra. Just a little one extra right there. We are back again. Luke now just here setting up here. And a bit of a jump back here. Just a little safety in and out. And now following again the same. Apollo will be following the same routine. We'll be going there very shortly here. But here we are, Stingray now coming up here. Trying to catch all the members of 5 o'clock here. But we'll be only catching just the one instead. Very aggressive pressure coming from Atomics too. Just enabling that mid control really. And also picking up Polo again. And here we have the bowler now coming in here. Atomics will be stopped early. And I don't think they... Ooh, the smash down actually. Ooh, very smart smash down indeed. And that will be able to secure the 2 balls. And another one coming in on top of that for the 3rd one. And that would be triple clamp beans in the basket. So very beautiful. I actually did not see the splash down from Yasuna beforehand, and that was beautifully used indeed. I thought that was a bit too far, but you know, I guess wrong. I do see specials now available again for 5 o'clock here. They do have the bubbles up, bowler halfway through as well as armor too. And Squirt now coming in too as well. We'll be picking up the penalty clamp. Wow, Midnight Hero doing pretty well indeed. They'll only need just to score just another 3 times with 3 big clamps. And we do see Stingray now available, and here we are. We'll be looking to capture a few members. One of them does fall down, and 2 of them too as well. And this is Yasuna doing a little bit of a hug on the wall indeed here. Just to make sure that 5 o'clock doesn't know where Yasuna is. And that will be retreating back here. Atomic going very ham on landfall, but we'll be falling down to Sugoi here. Apollo now setting up for the positioning as well. The last 30 seconds here. We'll have to break the basket here. Ball will be stopped early here. And that will be that for that advance for 5 o'clock. Here we have one last advance here for 5 o'clock. Armor was popped here. Squared now in position. Landford able to jump in. And does get the splat on Yasuna here. And does get the break too. And we are seeing... Oh, Stingray actually countering here. We do see a lot of balls, but that's from Midnight side. And just a little bit long polar. Yep, 1-2, and that is that. That is going to be the counter against Midnight. Well played. To 5 o'clock. Beautiful. Now that's what we sort of expect from a Division 1 team indeed. Able to turn that around even when they're a bit behind. Unfortunately for the Stingray, did not be able to do much. And that is that. So we'll just head over now, make sure that's what we've done to 5 o'clock's end. Well played. Alright, the maps are different to what I know, so give me a bit and I have to change them around real quick. Okay, that was Belly. If they let me change it around here real quick. I actually did not know this was the floating rounds. I thought this was actually still week 3 until Callum kind of pointed that out because it was a bit confusing. No one really addressed that, so or maybe I missed out on information, perhaps. Clan Bits Remaker, Split Zones, Tower Control Lines Maria, Clan Blitz, Remaker, Split Zones. Oh, connection has actually just been lost to the host, so either that was me or that was actually just that. Maybe they heard me and they're trying to buy time for me to set up the maps this time, which is good sportsmanship if so. Alright, almost done here. Clan Blitz. Anchor begins. I'll be checking the chats in just in case that was actually the case. Sturgeon. No wait, I'm missing one actually. I'm really far behind for some reason. Rainmaker, Camp Sturgeon. Shipyard Splatoons. Gobi Arena. Always Gobi Arena is somewhere in that list. Very popular map. There we go. So if I go back to map list now, we'll be able to see properly what the maps are. So my mistake from before, we've actually got. I'll just join in real quickly again, so we don't waste any more time. Okay, I got also an ad too. Give me a second. Okay, now we'll be able to jump in and out. Password should still be the same, I believe. F, solid connection stress. Yeah, I mean, that really helped in buying me the time to fix the map, so I'm fine with that. But hopefully I didn't slow them down by doing so. Alrighties. I believe that is everyone. Yep, everyone's pretty much in. This time we're getting better color so we can see their names. I really dislike yellow for that particular reason. It's really hard to see. And Alpha team should still be midnight. Yep, cool. So we should have Rainmaker at Anchor V Games. Okay, good. I got the right one. So next will be Splatoon, Snap Canal, Tower Control, Manta Maria, Clan Blitz, Kelp Dome, Rainmaker, Camp, Triggerfish, Splat Zones, Sturgeon Shipyard, Tower Control, Port Mackerel, and Clan Blitz, Gobi Arena. You are joined by Shidow, my friend. I am compensating for this Division 1 game. Yeah, sorry, my Twitch is different to what my actual name is on Splatoon and Discord as well. It's a bit of an old one. Alright, so we'll just switch real quick back. And it's just me tonight as well because a lot of the stream team are very busy and we're lacking in manpower at the moment. So this is my third one in a row that I'm recording. And Goizo did a couple as well on his end, I believe 3 as well. Shades is also doing 1 too, and that's about it. I believe it's just a rotation of us 3 at the moment. And I'm not sure if Hess is floating around at the moment. And Kat just got back, I believe, from a very busy something occasion. Alrighty, so now it's in the last 10 seconds here. And then we'll have to pick now for the final one. Yeah, no, that's completely fine. As long as we cover the matches, I think that's alright, really. Okay, next one should be... There we go, green purple. Not sure why that didn't register. Here we are. Alright, so this time we'll be All a bit of the same, except this time an SSP with 2 main power-ups, while the other room will have Hydra, the Adaptfleas, Range Blaster with comebacks, and also same for the Slosher. So we hear Yasuna getting the early start here with the early splat, and Polar managing to get the splat here on Atomic as well. And on Juice too. I believe that was the actual just the Rainmaker explosion though. And we got Ixel now approaching, and so we're now using the L block too just to go on a little bit ahead here. But we'll be falling down to 3 members of Midnight here. And here Yasuna pulling up some. Oh, that's actually just a semi-wipe here. Managed to get the splat. Oh, that's actually all of them here. 5 o'clock are actually able to take this through. They can take it as far as they like, but will be halted by Medical. I'm surprised they didn't actually just take that to even closer, really. But actually, they're still going for it. They didn't even realize that 5 o'clock just took it, and here they are. They're ahead now by 16, and here we are, the Stingray. Oh, we better stop these guys now with our Stingray. But, oh my goodness. That was a fantastic sneak on that one. I think everyone was gunning for that Rainmaker, honestly. And Stanford is still actually living in the opposing ink side here. And finally the push is now over, and now we will go to Midnight here. We will take the left side here. And I believe they're all, yeah, 5 o'clock were just waiting it out, indeed. While Apollo was doing a little bit of investigation just to scout out where where the members of Midnight were. You know, boy, taking him up here. We'll be falling down instead. The members are now falling for Midnight here, but they're still able just to hold on for the members to jump back onto them. And now it's a semi-wipe actually, so Medical is in a bit of a worrisome trouble situation here. And there we go. That would be the fall there. Reducing special now approaching as well. Splash out now almost available. Rainmaker will be resetting soon. And Reducing Astonishment is setting up the side as well as Medical. Just taking that left side of the fan. And I believe Juice got splattered earlier. What is going on? There we are. Trying to find out who is available on that middle side. And here we are again. Another push on the L block here. Therefore will be falling down to Yasuna, I believe, the roller. And Proto will be able to get up just in time, but Yasuna definitely wants the Hydra down. There's actually a bit of a splashdown here. This will be the splashdown, this jump, and that will be able to catch a squid, and counter will be stopped as well. Ooh, into the triple as well. Well played. And this is actually looking the other way around now. You see, we still have 2 remaining defenders for 5 o'clock, and that will be that. But this is still going in Midnight's favor here. Just able to take this to a 19. Oh, now on the podium now, looking to get up. Oh, just barely makes it. Oh, that I thought he wouldn't be able to go up anymore because of the little bit of ink on the podium, but it just jumped up anyways. You know, game gave way. And that'll be a fantastic counter going to Midnight here. Even when the odds seemed against them, they just countered that. Now this is definitely, I'm learning a lot from this Division 1 match, and it's really good to see indeed. Okay. Okay, so next will be, let me get the maps up, Stepper Canal at Splat Zones. Okay, dokie. Let us see. Nothing said in chat, so... Oh no, actually there is going to be the sub. I should really see that in Division 1 chat somewhere. And one of the members of Midnight will be swapping in and out. We did see Luke leave for the first one, so... let me see here. I believe it was Juz who left. Medical's in there, Atomic's in there, Yasuna's still in there. So we still have Malco, G-Force, and Neos to be able. Oh, Storm as well to be able to sub in. There we are, Snapper Canal, Splat Zones. What is the reason so I'm a bit confused about the maps is because the previous divisions that are recorded, they played the actual week 3 maps. So I'm just a bit lost of where the other teams are up to. So it seems like they're still playing the voting rounds. Because I already assumed it's this late now, so everyone should be wrapping up their week 3 games. Because it's all set for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which are all like 1 hour ahead of each other. So they're overlapping like a lot, and it's putting a lot of pressure on the stream team at the moment to be able to cover each and every one of them. But we're managing somehow. Okay. So this will be the last game for tonight, as I'm seeing here. Actually, no, there'll be another one, but very early, a 1 AM match at aedt time. And yeah, we're just about to know. Whoops, I better switch over. Okay. So this time they got Luke back in for this one. Now, for Sniper Tunnel, I've seen Luke play this map quite a lot, especially when I've been playing on and off with him for turf or just like League. Or in PBs as well, and I think this is one of Luke's really strong points for his maps. So I'm really excited to see how this plays out. Double Ray. Yeah, definitely. We might see bubbles and bowlers here as well, but I don't know what Div wants to think of honestly. So I'm just gonna wait for the excitement to come on in. Double charger time. Let us see. We do see the one. I believe one. Yeah, just the one this time. We do see Splashdown, followed with Stingray and Storm and Inkjet this time. So ball point for Luke. And we do see the early splats already on 5 o'clock side for the Semi-Wave. Oh, the other way around. Actually, I just missed that. And the zones will still be going in Midnight's favor here from Luke. Oh, there's a bit of an auto motion. We'll have to move, but that will be taking out Luke instead, who jumped in there. Oh, beautiful pop on Sugoi here. And Medical still taking the front approach here. Oh, armor to the splashdown. We'll be walking into that, unfortunately. And the zones are still capped for Midnight, actually. There should be... 5 o'clock definitely want to get on this if they want to hold that timer, because it is still ticking. Alright, so we are seeing a couple of splats now. Picking up, Square managed to pick up the black line here. We'll be forcing Medical to jump out, and that will be that. Control and penalty is up now. So a little bit of a breather for 5 o'clock here. We actually see Stingray now available here. Medical just popping on the spawn point here. This is a sort of a spawn camp repeat that we've seen in the previous division here. With Sailor Vimos. Medical able to avoid these subs and splash down. Ooh, and even the ink too. And another splash down too, but now we'll be finally falling down. Poetry managed to pick up blue here, but we'll be falling to Atomics here. So now available here. And I'm not sure if they'll catch landfall or no. Able to just get out of that just in time. Little ink storm, little dribble, but we'll be dodging that. Reducing landfall, just having a little bit of feel and catching out Medical here and catching out another one. Luke, actually no, that was from Sugoi's end. And Sugoi will be picking up another one for the semi-wipe on Midnight. You see Yasuo taking the straight approach here. Going head on, but we'll be falling down to Poetry's ball point here. We do see another Stingray too. We'll be picking matching up, I believe, the two members and almost a third one on pole. Ooh. Have to go a bit more closer here. There we go. See, ooh, the one could not get the splashdown though. Not enough range on the roller. But here's an excellent stall coming from 5 o'clock, and this is actually almost just up. I just realized, and that would be that. Midnight had no chance of getting in there. It did seem pretty good for Midnight when, sorry, when Sugoi went in there a couple times. I don't know, so that's not the issue from the other end, is it? Oh, it seems my names are not actually done properly actually. So 5 o'clock we'll be able to take that game. I don't know why that went to Midnight for some reason. Sugoi's from 5 o'clock, and that's probably why I'm mistaken. Is my thing outdated? Yeah, it is actually. Definitely. I don't see the name here. I need to definitely get that updated. We'll message one of the admins for a name update. Okay, next will be Manta Maria Tower Control. No, actually, it should be. Hang on a minute, what is happening here? Maybe I should have won that, so. Ah, there we go. My bad. There we go. Silly surf control. There we go. That is now 1-2 for the scores. So now we're finally at Tower Control Manta Maria. And Juice will be now subbing in for, I believe, medical. Okay. Just make sure I haven't done anything wrong here. Make sure everything's right. Alright. And if you have followed my stream, sorry I got it off, but I do thank you in advance for following. Alrighty, Tower Control Manta Maria. I actually haven't really seen this mode of map, not once really, from the any time that I've commentated. Probably previously in the week 1 or some back then, or the previous Oceanink series. But yeah, this is the first for me, so I'm not sure what's really going to be run here. We'll be seeing the Stingray definitely from Luke, I believe, or from any one of the members of Midnight really. And for 5 o'clock, we should be able to see that too. Thank you, Oda. Appreciate it. And yeah, I believe from 5 o'clock then we should be able to see Stingrays too as well. And perhaps some bowler too with the cancer doolies. Yeah, 5 o'clock seems ready, but Midnight is still actually just deciding what weapons they run here. They're really thinking this through for their game 4. And time will be up, unfortunately. They'll have to just lock in what they have. So hopefully they chose what they wanted to do. And here we are, game 4, Manta Maria. We do see, yeah, ooh, Rapid Blaster actually this time. And the H3 still remaining on 5 o'clock with the Dapples, and this time also a Stingray 4 point. I believe that's the change. You see, that is the bowler Rapid indeed. With the cancer. You see charges as well, so that is going to be Really just the one stinger here. Yasun will be able to sit up here on the back. We're just going to see this now. Will he be able to pick up Squid? Manages to evade that and just rolls off in time. But will be actually falling down to Poetry due to the ink. You see, once again, 2 the members of Midnight just down at the start of the game. And 5 o'clock are able just to take this now. You see Thomas now just trying to go through these sides, but not be able to find any entry there. We'll have to just pop up a couple subs here and there. But here we are, 2 splashdowns now going down. Able just to counter the aggressive push, but Yasuno just holding the ground there and still progressing onwards here. I see a little bit of Stingray, but I don't think able to catch up anyone at this point. A lot of members are falling here and there. You see Boa now available here. We'll be able to get a little bit of a lead here. And Armor too, just in the nick of time too. To be able to set up once again, getting the splat on landfall too. Luke will be falling down here, and Atomic will be able to set up on this side here. Watching overdures. But instead, no, Pochi able just to keep the splats here, and another member of Midnight falling down there too, to the 5 o'clock jump-ins. Should be able to stay overhead here. A couple of subs here, and as well as the Rapid doing a lot of work here. Just managed to pick up the directs here one by one. Hammer now available as well, and Thomas is taking this very aggressively, picking up the one of Zagoi and 2 actually. While Landford is still the sole survivor here for 5 o'clock, but Lubin now falling down to Yasuno, who came from the side here. And Splashdown is still available too. While they do have the tower, Stingray will be coming in and picking up Luke as well. Excellent work to Poetry here. And also picking up Yasuno for the effective wipe. So that will, I'm sure 5 o'clock will be very happy here to be able to turn that around now. Now they'll be able to get in control and as well as shut down any aggressive pushes. Ooh, a bit of a direct there, but Armor actually still hasn't even gone off too. Not surprised. That happened the second time too. Very funky weapon. Ooh, trading to Just, you just came in out of nowhere, and good job on finding that. Yeah, they're a little long-range distance battle here, but I believe the Rapid will be able to pressure a bit more. And yes, picking up that will be from Atomic side. And Midnight is still able to push this here. Luke is now ahead actually, but has fallen down here. That will be that able to stop 5 o'clock's advance here. Stingray was down there, so that won't be available for any time soon. Yeah, sorry about that. Here we are now. We are seeing this Stingray now available here. And it is firing off, just halting down Midnight once again. Asa is still able to push this in indeed. Just rolling around the tower. Did not give any care in the world there. But now falling down there. And that was actually just the lead there, I believe. So, good job to Yasin, able to get that one lead by just circling around the tower. You see Armor now popped here. Look, I believe there's a bit of a little lag here. A lot of lag. And that is going to be the wipe. I better check up on the other side of... Has any one of the members disconnected? Yes, one of them has actually disconnected, unfortunately here. But they'll have to play it on, considering they're at the last remaining TikTok time. And Lee will still be ineffective for Midnight here. And it seems 5 o'clock. Yeah, they will still be playing on indeed. But it just seems at this point that 5 o'clock is now just letting Midnight end this. Fortunate disconnections there. I felt that like very, very strongly indeed. And we're just going to go over to the chat just to see if there were any real issues here. And that was actually from Yasin's end. And there we are. We will be switching hosts over to 5 o'clock then instead. So I won't put in the score just yet. I'll just be double checking real quickly. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, actually a bit of a comm error actually. They want me to host this up. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so they want me to host with this one. Alright, so I'm just gonna switch it over real quick here. And I believe that does count because that was the last 30 seconds and there was no discussion about redoing that again. So unfortunately this connection on 5.0 and that will be going to Midnight Spin. So next should be Clenbits at Kelp Dome here. Clenbits Kelp Dome. Okay, we're settled. Okay, do you see now members just joining one by one? Okay. Yeah, a bit of a trouble indeed. Definitely exciting for the Division 1 teams to want to stream on their end or record, but if it's putting an impact in their internet and gameplay, probably the wisest thing would be definitely just to keep that off and do it for another time, unfortunately. But since the host changed, maybe it might be better, and hopefully it works out for them, because I don't think anyone's using the internet right now, so it should be good. So first game was going to 5 o'clock. Yep, they did win that. Midnight one, the other one. That was Yasin as win. Yep, the counter. And Midnight as well. Really easy. Okay, good. Up to date. So now all the members of 5 o'clock are ready and Midnight just in now. Alrighties. Let's make sure I got that right. Kept them. First to 5 I believe, unless 13 weeks is changed, so it should remain 5. I don't know if there's any rule change for that. Okay, Kelp Dome. And make sure I got that right there. After material, yep, Kelp Dome, Clam Blitz, all good. Okay, looks like no mistakes were made here. Alright, so Clan Blitz for Kelp Dome, I'm expecting definitely the Great and the Walkway and also the right side to be used effectively here, as well as we saw previously from both teams. They like to really utilize their jumps and their splashdowns to make sure they catch up the members before they engage into the basket. So we should be able to pretty much see that here. And time is almost up, and Midnight, once again, they're facing the same situation where they just don't know what to pick here. But finally, that's all done and pretty much dusted. And here we are, Clan Blitz for Kelp Dome. We're guessing the Rapid and Charger, as well as Roller, still the same, effectively the same, I believe. A bit of a change. The Dapples cancelled this time from Polar, bringing it back once again. The H3 is Nozzle Nose, and we do see Splashdown equivalent to the Stingray, and Bubbles too. So very, very aggressive pushing abilities here. You did see the early splat now go in the favor of Midnight, and actually the splat, and this is actually going on the other way around. Instead of 5 o'clock having it, now Midnight's having the first splats. And unfortunately, Just will be able to fall to the bombs here. So this is a little bit of a stalking ground here for 5 o'clock and that Midnight. Just having a little bit of a tussle here, just to work control of that mid, because it's going to be very important indeed to be able to use the walkways here. We see Atomic using the ball to get the counter from not falling down. And oh, unfortunately, not be able to pick up anyone here. Ooh, and Level was ahead of Clam Blitz, sorry, no, Clam just stolen off, trying to get the 10, but will be falling down to Yasuno here. So unfortunately, for that display there. We see Yasuno now setting up here, curling bombs now available too after the ink recovery. But will be, oh, here we are, the double pressure from both sides, but will be splashdowning here and falling down unfortunately to the H3. And whilst that is happening here, we still have the members of Midnight here just painting around the left side, making the deny from Polar's advancements. Very sneaky and crafty indeed. We are finally seeing, since the mid control is now available, we are seeing walkways being used a bit. We see, yes and no, actually no. A bit of a fight still in the middle here. A lot of fighting indeed. And Just will be able to pick up Polar here. 13 clamps now on the 15 actually now available here. Level will be caught out by the curling bomb here. It's very smart use by Asuna here. And Ruby have to retreat back unfortunately due to the subs. Here, oh, I believe one was dropped. I'm not sure if they were passing that off in the back or just had a little. Yeah, that was passed off in the back indeed. So Luke now has it, and I believe Polo was trying to. Not Polo, sorry. I believe there was a bit of a setup here, but it just seems to be stopped by 5 o'clock here. Excellent defense by 5 o'clock here, just utilizing the mid and just keeping pressure here. And here we are, Yasen now charging in here, while Polo just by themselves. And we'll be going against 3 members. That is ballsy indeed. We'll be able to pick up one of them. So 3 big power clamps now available. We do see the Stingray and the Splashdown too. Yasuno not being able to set up unfortunately, and will be falling down. And still excellent defense by 5 o'clock here. Atomics will be able to sneak that with the bowler and retreat back safely now. There'll be definitely time for another push for Midnight. Whilst 5 o'clock are just having a little bit of a trouble here. They'll just have to pretty much wait it out. And there we are, Luke now finally down, and that's going to reduce the manpower from Midnight. So safe to say that 5 o'clock now with 16, 17 clamps, they're able to make the counterplay here. And we'll see a little bit of a pass off here. And here we are, Sugoi now charging in. Looking for the setup here, we'll be able to pick up Atomic and Splashdown too, and this should be, I believe this should be the setup here. No, actually. Oh, here over here actually. There's a little bit of action there too, on both sides. And the basket has been broken for Midnight's end. Ah, I see. They were trying to score on both sides actually. Very, very interesting. You see, now finally, here we go. It's 5 o'clock's turn, and they're going to get that in indeed. Two very big juicy clams. And while 40 seconds now remaining here, Midnight are still pretty much ahead with 20. But they're definitely looking to score once again here. Try to break it. And here we are, Midnight Jazz now setting up here. The splashdown, ooh, be caught up by Polar, unfortunately. Bubbles now coming in, 2 jumping in now. From behind, ooh, 1 miss, and will be, Yasuo not be able to pick that. No, we'll be falling that poetry, unfortunately. Ooh. Oh, very, very spicy action indeed. And we do see, I should be, ooh, every time actually, no, there should be another chance here. But Bubbles now available. If Juz is able to set up once again, they should be able to do this. And here we are, we do see Atomic now in the front lines. Able to pick up one of them. And Stingray now coming up here. And here we are, just, oh my god, on the game time. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, that was really close. This was the repeat of a previous game actually. The one I recorded last week, where they got the ball, they got the ball in, but it just timed out just on the same frame. It's really unfortunate. So that's going to be game 5 to 5 o'clock. Oh no, very unfortunate. Alrighty, so now we have Rainmaker at Camp Triggerfresh. Okay, seems to be a little bit of a sub-ins here and there. Hey, Shades, how are you? You just finished your match? Must have been a quick one for you. Okay. We have now we do have medical coming back in now, and Luke going also to sub out too. Well, 5 o'clock now. I'm just gonna get the members done in. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I'm still trying to learn the roster. I'm making sure that oh, there we are. I believe that's ready now. Okay, cool. We just need to sort out. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that the scores are right, indeed. I don't want to make any mistake giving the point to the wrong team, since I'm still learning the names and the teams here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go Midnight. Okay, I gotta make sure I have the maps right here. Right, make a camp trigger fish. That is correct. Cool. So this is going to be game 6. No, sorry. Yeah, game 6 indeed. Pay respects. So 5 o'clock. Just need 2 more games in order to clock this game out. This match out. Well, Midnight still need another 3. Yeah, it actually is Midnight. And there'll be one more match in the next hour too. We'll have a sub again next game, no problems. Okay, so 5 o'clock are requesting for sub changes as well. And here we are, on to game number 5. Sorry, 6. Rainmaker kept Sugarfish. I'm kind of keen to see how this plays out. There'll be Stingrays and obviously Bowlers, which I'm right now. We are seeing the Dollies, the Nozzle, and also the Hydra. Ooh, triple main power up. I actually did not realize from the H3. And that will be the armor. It's looking like the same similar comp, except with the Inkstorm SSB. Shidow bro. Sorry. And there we are. Double, actually, this time. Instead of the one team getting the double splats, it's now both teams doing it at the same time. We see armor now pop pretty much there to keep alive. Ooh, what a tussle here. And now Medical was able to take the Rainmaker here. Ooh, a little bit of a chicken action just following one of the members of Midnight here, but we're being evaded. And here we are. Oh, I believe, is other members okay? Yeah, they do have other members. I thought someone disconnected. And Medical will be following there before the Stingray actually comes out. And here we are. Still a little bit of Stingray action, trying to catch it Yasuna, but no, we'll be able to do so. Yeah, Rainmaker's just stuck in the corner here, and Midnight should be able to still take this, really. And there we are. Medical able to take this. Members are following one by one for 5 o'clock here. Trying to deny the railing too. And Sugoi managed to pick up the splat here. Ooh, would he manage to pick up Medical too? But that will be a nice 34 for Midnight anyways. Yeah, Yasuke a little bit stuck here, but unfortunately we'll be falling in the water here. Just absolutely trapped and nowhere to go. We are seeing the Rainmaker now finally restarting here, which will be able to give 5 o'clock a little bit of a breather. But still, Midnight are pushing the left side here very aggressively here. They're halting 5 o'clock from really getting control of that side. And here we are, Stingray now finally going live, but no one has picked up the Rainmaker actually. Now Medical has finally got it after the Stingray. And this will be very tough indeed. Oh, they're taking it straight on here. They'll have to paint that first. And here we got the counter actually. Ooh, we'll be able to just boop Midnight, Medical right there. And now 5 o'clock able to get control of this, but oh no, they're not looking to restart it this time. They said, nah, we're not gonna do it the second time. Sorry, for a third time. Oh no, actually they are. My bad. They actually were planning to just reset it, but in a different way. Alright, well, we're still in favor for Medical actually, with the control of mid. And left side now going to Sugoi, now coming from the back here. A little bit of action from Juz and Sugoi. Splashdown will be able to catch up, and Sugoi managed to pick up another member of Midnight too. Excellent, always work out. Oh, actually triple, and we'll be falling down to Atomics here. Ooh, very nice splats right there. I'm sure 5 o'clock will be happy about that. We are seeing a little bit of splashdown and ball action too here. Level will be dropping the Rainmaker here, and Sugoi will be falling down next as well. Well, Poetry will be able to pick up the counter double splat here, so it doesn't really matter here. And the trades, everyone is going down left and right. This is definitely not a Smash Ultimate. Everyone is falling. Yeah, finally 5 o'clock now have control over this. They're taking it left side this time, just the same way Midnight did. Ooh, we'll be able to pick up the Rainmaker sniper on Juz. But Medical here will be going against Sugoi on the 1v1. But, ooh, just behind the staircase here, we'll be still alive. But if that level will have to be a bit careful here. But, ooh, no, that's it actually. Level will be definitely caught out there. Well, control. Look at the Inkstorm. It's just, there's so much control going to Midnight here, and the Stingray on top of it too. This is absolutely crazy. With the last minute remaining, Midnight has a choice here just to hold it or to push one more time and just go from there. So we're seeing Massive right now, just a little bit of a wall hug here, trying to evade any sort of damage. And here we are, the 1-2 pop. No, we're not catching anyone. And here we are, curling, trapping, but will be falling instead. Stingray was available there, but here we are, Sequoia again, once again splashed down, stopping the advance of Midnight, and that is going to be the effective wipe here. 25 seconds remaining for 5 o'clock here. They'll have to get another effective wipe in order to take it pretty much past the 2030. Byasin here, little sneaky little guy here, just standing up there, making sure if 5 o'clock advances here, they're going to get caught out, but nah, it's medical right there on the spot. With 8 seconds left, if Midnight count, no, that is going to be up, and a little bit of splashdown and jump, and that is going to be that to Midnight. Ooh, very, very, very tough game indeed. Well played to Midnight for the lead and to be able to hold that. So much control, so much pressure, and it's just been paying off really well. 16 splats, ooh, nice. I like that. So now the request of Landford, there will be a sub in for 5 o'clock. Our next game will be Sturgeon Shipyard and Splat Zones. Sturgeon. I believe I passed it. Where is it? Have I just lost it? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I did pass it earlier. Shark moves, strong shark moves. Okay, so now substituting for 5 o'clock is Polar. And I believe that's it. No more talking in the chat, so that should be good. So I'll have to put... There we are. Alright, so remaining games are still... Oh, this is 3-3, very tight. We still have Splat Zones in... Oh, this is the actual one. Splat Zones in Sturgeon Shipyard, which is the current one. After that will be Tower Control, Port Macro, and last will be Clan Blitz at Gobi Arena. So we will be probably seeing a 5-4, but if one of the teams manages to go 5-3, then that's pretty much that from there. But I'm really keen to see a Game 9 out of this. Let's get 5 o'clock ready, and Midnight is there. They love taking their time. They love just thinking things through. They want to take it slow, nice and relaxed, and just be able to just consider what weapons they want to run this time. Okay, 5 o'clock just about ready, and now we're entering the last of our seconds here. Okay, I'll switch back to gameplay for you guys to enjoy. And here we are. We do have the H3 back ballpoint, and also Dappledore is into sloshing this time, while the Midnight will be running here. I believe the same composition. Yeah, I believe so. If that's the Stingray, yep, Charger, yep, cool. The SSP, awesome to see. So we're seeing a lot of both of the long range able to just set up on their snipe points. But we'll be actually falling down to atomics here. Take care of that, but here we go. Stingray action now. Ooh, juicy double there. Going left and right. This is one crazy Stingray. Ooh, very nice Stingray indeed. For Midnight. And see now, for it being in Midnight's control here, managed to pick up Polar and managed to hold 5 o'clock advance here, but ooh, lost control actually. And actually, no, they're just about alright. Midnight here able with medical on the snipe point. And fast spraying, able to get that control once again. These are some very professional gameplays that we're seeing. See a little bit of action with Juzz here, but we'll be falling down to Polar. Inkstorm just painting a little bit of a nuisance, but does not matter to Midnight. They can just repaint the whole side again. We do see Stingray now again, coming from Medical's end. Oh, we'll be just zoning out, I believe, the spawn point, trying to catch out anyone. But I believe that will be that. This is still going in Midnight's favor, actually. 5 o'clock are not able to sort of take this here. But while 2 members are actually down, maybe they might find. Ooh, Lamp will be able to pick that up, but still, it is going to Midnight's end. They just got 10 more seconds here. And Medical will be jumping in too, and that will be the fast knockout going to Midnight. Unbelievable, that was really quick. I was expecting a bit more. So well played to Midnight there for the victory. Just really strong, they held the ground, and the Stingrays managed to pick up the splats here and there, especially that double juicy one from the start. Really well played to Midnight. Alright, no sub requests here, so I believe I'll just wait a bit anyways, just make sure. And I'll have Port Mackerel Tail Control available soon. There we are, instantly saw that one. Just wait a bit longer to make sure that they're all good. Seems to be the case, I don't see anything. Awesome, let's jump straight into it then. Okay. Gonna make a little bit of a quick post here. Give me a second. Alright, so 5 o'clock pretty much ready here. Midnight taking it once again really slow. It is the point game after all, and at this point I wouldn't be surprised on how long they really want to take it. And here we are, point game happening right now. We are seeing the composition is still the same for Midnight here, while 5 o'clock here have opted for an Emperor with Inkjet instead. Ballpoint with the Stingray, I believe. Oh, back in the Umbrella too, and Slosher. We are early popping the armor here. Very fast on that grab. But Midnight here just taking a nice sliding here. The tower is still actually going indeed on their favor. Ooh, Stingray now coming up here, but Medical will be caught up by Polar. And a nice 79 start from Midnight here. But we'll be going soon in the opposite. No, Atomic is actually still on it here. With Brio Bomb now actually coming into play here. We'll be able to hold up the advance of any sprinklers, any subs, or any aggressive attacks. But here at Landfall now on the side here. Just a little bit of a nuisance with the Umbrella here, but we'll be able to. Oh, actually, we have a little bit of a dancing here on the tower from Juzz. Just going around shooting, trying to get the Umbrella here. But here we are. Ooh, this is looking like a fast one here. Brio Bomb not available here. We'll be able to pick up Landfall. Ooh, and the jump here too. But that's it. The members of Midnight have fallen, and that's all they could take. The 32. That's a very strong lead indeed. So 5 o'clock now able to counter this and sort of change it around. And here we are, Stingray now popping up here. Pick up the one on medical, paying back from all those Stingrays from before. And Asuna will also be caught out too. And a little bit of a trade here between the Atomics and the Dualies. Now 5 o'clock able to take this up. Juz having a little bit of sneak on the sponge. Will be now finally popping armor and going aggressive here. Very strong indeed. Will be managed to pick up the double splat here, I believe. Yep. Ooh, ancient hit. Ooh, we'll be picking that up too. Did not even see that coming. Alright, Stingray now able to just sort of be a little bit of a nuisance here. Just on the spawn point. And here we are, since 5 o'clock are taking the right direction. This time here, causing a little bit of mayhem with those subs, but Weird Bomb's going to send them back. And Sugoi will be able to force Midnight to retreat a bit. But it does not matter anyways, because Midnight is still pushing on that tower. And I believe they're actually still going with the Stingray too. And yeah, definitely with coverage of the Stingray, Atomic is still going very strong here. Almost checkpoint free. Poetry will be able to pick up the splat here. Oh, another jump in. Pushing that to 23, I don't even know how. But it did anyways. And here we are, Ink armor now available. 2 minutes on the clock. So this could still be going to 5 o'clock if they manage to get this going. Jet picking up. No, won't be able to pick up Yasuna. Very nimble indeed. Oh, but we're getting the trade instead anyhow. Oh, Atomic having a little bit of trade there too with Landford, I believe. And just able to take out Bowler too as well. And that will be Midnight again for the third or fourth time. They're just going all out on that tower. Atomic now on it as their objective pusher. And Stingray coming up here, looking to pick up Poetry, and we'll be able to pick up Landford, I believe. No, actually. Atomic will be able to pick up the oncoming aggressors here. But we'll be, there we go. So Medical will be the sole remaining survivor here. But we'll have to retreat back if not to get caught here. No, actually, they're just taking this all in while Sugoi is just having a little bit of fun here. Like, alright, everyone's jumping in, I'll get them all. Asuna retreating to the roll bomb, but couldn't do much here. So, really good stall by Midnight here. They have 1 minute remaining with a 23 lead. Zombie Jehovah. Here we are again. Stingray for the time picking up. Oh, actually, trying to pick up that Inkjet, but can't. Sugoi is very nimble here with the counter. Stingray also going in the other favor here. But Atomic here on the backside here. Will be probably looking to pick up. Yep, managed to pick up one of the members of 5 o'clock here. And they're sort of down to the last remaining players here. 30 players still remaining for Midnight here, but they're able to have another chance here in the last 20 seconds, I'm sure of it. But Yasuna being the fierce monster, pushing down 5 o'clock, but they'll be able to jump in right now. Inkjet now available too, we'll be able to get this, no, that'll be the ally splat. But here's the pressure from the Inkjet, we'll be able to pick up Atomics too. And this will be going pretty strongly. Yasuna will be caught out here by the Rella. And this is going to be a fantastic push here. Ooh, I'm actually down, and that is going to be it. Game 5 to Midnight. Sorry, not game 5, I believe. Oh no, it is game 5 actually. Right, they just didn't go to Gobi Arena at all. Congratulations, Midnight, for your victory here. Ooh, now that's definitely Division 1 right there. I finally got to see firsthand and commentate that. I'm really happy about that. And, that would be pretty much that. Everyone saying GG's in the chat, and Midnight has won this week. And here we are, the GG's in the chat now. Alrighties, and that is it for celebrations. Thank you for joining me. If you have followed, I thank you once again for following me on Twitch, and I hope to see you next time for the next match that I'm going to stream and record. So thank you all for joining me, Oceanink Squiddies, and have a good night.